What the hell? What is this? Oh, freaking heck, eh? I don't know where to go. Well, I just walked a bit and I wanted to check if I find any better way, but yeah, this kind of... There is a track, but it ends like my track in the middle of nowhere. And it's very sketchy. If you look at this, like it's very muddy with big stones. So I thought I would do this here if I find a real trail at the end, but there's nothing as well. So I'm not really sure what to do. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know. Because I also walked this track here, but there's no way. It is completely overgrown. There are basically trees in the middle of the road. There's no way. And this is where I came from, but I think I have to turn around. Well, I tried, because I switched the map to this track map, and I walked a little bit into this direction to check if I make any progress on the track, but I don't. It just goes to the side, so basically it says I have to go there. There's nothing. So I don't know. This is really shit here because you cannot really stand up. I don't see anything. This is crazy. I checked the map and there's simply no other track, so if I go back I have to go all the way back. Everything I did. There is this one road, this one track, this is a dotted line and I don't know why. You know, here, I don't know why it is dotted, because if I could make it down here I had this or this option. If I can't go there, I have to go all the way back. Let me check. We have a plan. Well, I thought, because I came from here, you know, and the track continues there, so I thought, okay, this is this one, and it leads to this dotted line which seems to be blocked. But it's not true. This track goes basically down here And on this side there is a road, a gravel road on the other side of this track. So this is super nice. And this is where we go now. We found a way which might save us from going all the way back, because I don't want to do that. I have to go through this very bumpy thing here. This, okay. Now it's getting a little bit muddy, but it should be possible. Yeah, I knew that, but I wanted to go over here. There are like 2 or 3 spots that are a little bit difficult, but the rest is really nice, like this here. And that's it. There's the freaking road, eh? Gravel road, yeah. Amazing. That was nothing. Okay, so I don't know exactly which direction I should take. Somehow think I have no idea. I want to take the green one. Maybe it's here. Let me see where this goes. This seems to be the right direction. You see? Okay, and if I stay on this track, I'm on this green line. This is... no, this is the brown line. But I could also take this and get back on the TET track. Yeah, we will try. Because this actually should... but what is this flag? What does it mean? I have no idea. We will see. If something happens, this is a fairly nice track. We can turn around. I really want to work on my navigation software. This is a bit annoying, I have to say. But the thing is that I can't find a good Wi-Fi. It's impossible. Since I'm outside of the EU, I have the worst internet connection ever. So I can't download any other maps for any other device or on any other navigation app. It's horrible. This is nice. I like this. I don't feel as lost as I did on the other track, eh? Maybe this is meant to be the TET track, I have no idea. Because there are not many points. Like any GPS data, if you save it as a GPX file, comes of course with a lot of coordinates for the system, and they save these coordinates in a file, and any other app just opens them and puts these coordinates on the map. So now you have a lot of points and some straight lines in between. The problem, if the GPX file isn't like very detailed, there is a huge distance between these points, between these coordinates, and that is the case for this TET track. So OSM just has a point on one side and then on the next side, and you don't know the connection in between. If there are 3 tracks in between, it's just like, yeah, look for one that works. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We even get back on the TET track now. Just let me check. This looks like the track I should have taken Yeah, but I don't know how to get there. There was basically no other track, you know. But okay, we found a way and we're back on the TET track. I'm too stiff in my waist and I try to work on this, but it's so difficult, eh? I basically have to tell my body where to move because I don't feel it. I think you should actually feel it, you know? Like this is like counterbalancing. Let me check. I have to turn right. Where's this campsite? Oh, there, huh? Here? Yeah, I guess this is closed. No sign, no nothing. I think they took it off because that is absolutely closed. It's overgrown and everything. I think it was too far away from anything. Oh, you are big, eh? Wow. Hello. What a lovely trek. So this is basically a road. Really, this road feels like, for those corner, it feels like nothing. You sit here like you're riding on a road. It's incredible. I was wondering because I thought this is a tarmac road, and it is. Here it starts. Well, the problem is, for a wild camp, I don't have any food, no dinner, and not enough water. I need a supermarket at some point. And I don't have any local currency. And as far as I know, you can't pay in euro in Serbia. It's by law forbidden. So this might be a bit difficult. Is this my track? Well, it is not my track, but I can take it as a shortcut. You see, it's going here to my track. Here we are. Why am I still on reserve? This is impossible. Oh, now it's gone. I was a bit scared, I have to admit, because I switched the tanks quite a while ago. There are a few big ruts here. I said I won't take a track, and I still did it. Yeah, this track shouldn't be long, and it should stay like this. This is nice, even if it's getting down. Shouldn't say it too early. It's already getting muddy, eh? Ah, look, there's tarmac. Easy. I think you could easily camp there. I need to be better prepared for this. Should have stopped at a supermarket at some point. I hear a dog, but a small one. Very, very small. I got a comment today on my YouTube channel and someone said my bike sounds horrible. And someone else said it's because I ride it in low revs. You know, guys, I can handle a lot of mean comments, but not about my bike, please. My bike has a soul and I love it. Don't say it sounds horrible. This is mean, you know? I mean, it's not like, if you don't like the sound, I get it. It's okay. It's sad. But what do you think? I won't be able to change the sound. There's no way. I have an exhaust, I have an air filter that is open. So the sound is how it is. It's not horrible. This makes any motorcycle owner sad, doesn't it? If someone comes up to you and tells you your motorcycle sounds horrible, it's like, yeah, okay, thank you. Why do you have to say that? It's a small channel, you know, I can read any comment. I can think about any comment many days and weeks. I found an accommodation now, which is 35 minutes away, so it's really close. And it is super cheap. It is 11 euros for one person. 11 euros. For real. I thought about putting up my tent, but for 11 euros? I mean, yes, okay, I can save something if I find a wild camping spot, but I have no shower and it is already 7:30 p.m. so it will most likely be dark in 1 hour, and that's why I decided I will go to this accommodation. I have to say it's kinda nice if you can find real accommodation for 11 euros. This is incredible. I love it. I have to say, when you just ride on a road like this and like you look for your accommodation, you have a plan, and then you just ride and enjoy the ride with some music. It's these moments most of the time where I'm like, wow, I'm in Serbia right now, you know. I'm so lucky to be able to ride my motorbike around the world. It's it's incredible. Wow. I'm not overtaking at the moment because I only have 6 minutes to go. You know, they drive like crazy here, so all the time someone's coming from the back and I'm like, okay, if I have 6 minutes to go, whatever, I will just stay behind the truck. Who cares, you know, never do something stupid in the evening. It's just not worth it.
A few moments later.
I said I don't overtake. So this one here, huh? I'll check. Let's see. So I'm in my room. What a day. It's pretty nice. A huge bed. Here is the bathroom. What a day. So I crossed 3 borders. First from Montenegro to Albania, then from Albania to Montenegro again, and then from Montenegro to Serbia, where I'm now. So the funny thing is, I actually wanted to stay 2 nights because I have to do a lot of stuff and I want to download some maps for my navigation and everything, but she didn't understand anything. I even typed it in my translator and showed her the Serbian version and she didn't understand what I wanted. So yeah, they don't speak any English. It's quite hard to communicate, but yeah, never mind. So I will leave tomorrow again, but I forgot the map on the motorbike. I'm so sorry. I will show you the map on my tablet. Because today, I guess it's like the 2nd or 3rd time during my whole travels, I put my lock on my motorbike. And I don't want to take it off now, because sometimes I trigger it when I take it off and this is not very good. But I put it on the motorbike not because I think this country is less safe than Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina or Croatia, but because the hotel is on a main street and my bike is basically right at the street. So that's why I put the lock on, simply because of that. So this down here is Montenegro. This is where I came from. I started here in Podgorica. I followed this blue line, which was all on the road, but is part of the ACT track. And then I drove basically up here to the border with Serbia. And I crossed to Serbia and started the TET track here in this point. And then I followed it all the way to this point, I think. Not up here, but here, down here. This is where I stopped the TET track, and then I drove on the fast road to this point where I'm right now. Yeah, it was simply too late to start another track, so that's why I stopped the TET track at this point, and yeah, found this nice place here for 10 euros. I paid in dinar, so with my dinner, which was absolutely amazing, I decided to have some dinner because I was so hungry, and it is incredible. Just look at this. I have cevapcici, fries, bread and a mixed salad. Oh, I love it. With my dinner I paid 2,380 dinar, and this is, I think, around 20 euros. Yeah, so the dinner and the hotel room each 10 euros, so that's very nice. Yeah, that was it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and see you for the next video. Bye!